Do you remember the general form of the quadratic equation? It's ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And the coefficient of x squared, which is a, cannot be 0. What we're looking for is a general formula which gives us the value of x in terms of a, b and c. Let's use the method of completing the square to solve for the value of x. To make the first term a perfect square, let's divide the entire equation by a. This is what we get. Looking at the variable part, we need to think of a third term to add here, which will again give us a perfect square. 2 times x times what will give us b over a times x? It will be b over 2a. So we add and subtract b over 2a the whole squared here. If you did not understand what we did here, make sure you have a look at our completing the square tutorials. It'll give you a much better idea. The first 3 terms together form a perfect square. Together it can be written as x plus b over 2a the whole squared. Now can we write these 2 terms as one term? Yes, we can. First, we write this as b squared over 4a squared. The LCM of 4a squared and a is 4a squared. So these 2 terms can be written like this. Transposing this to the right-hand side, we will get this. If the right-hand side is positive, we can take the square root on both sides to get this. We've almost got the value of x in terms of a and b. We just need to transpose this term to the right. Simplifying the right-hand side will give us this. Guess what? We have the roots of the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. They are negative b plus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a and negative b minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And this can also be written like this. This formula for finding the roots of a quadratic equation is known as the quadratic formula. In the next lesson, we will solve a couple of quadratic equations using this formula.